Hi and good morning, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. So typically, even though I make the videos back to back to back to back, I hold for a few seconds in between each video so that I can cough, clear my throat, and maybe take a drink of my coffee. I mean, these are not figurative things that I say, these are literal things. But just now, I pressed end on the video and then I accidentally left my little index finger on my phone for too long and I hit record. So, wouldn't you know, here I am again, literally a nanosecond right after the last video for your entertainment. I love doing this. I hope that at some point it is entertaining because I feel like I watch stuff like this all the time and I'm entertained. Is it bad that I'm so easily entertained? I mean, I don't know. I enjoy simple things. I like laughing. I like good food. I like hanging out with MJ. I mean, the things I like in life are pretty limited, but they really mean a lot to me. Anyways, tonight I want to talk about reconnecting with friends. And this is kind of maybe a personal vlog, right? It concerns most of my stuff, most of my life, is on blast, right? I'm a public figure. We know so many more things about me than I do. So far as all of the stories and all of the real life experiences that I've shared with you guys. And so a couple months ago, I was on set doing a Netflix show, and this was right around the time that I had to make my apology to Uncle Sam, that video. So somewhere around that time in this year of this past summer, I got the pleasure and the experience of meeting who has become a friend now. His name is Tonka. And Tonka Luda, he's my boy. You know what I mean? We met Tonka at a Whataburger at 3 o'clock in the morning near my apartment. And it's just one of those things. I mean, it doesn't take much for guys to become friends. I mean, this is it. I mean, that's the thing. This is why guys fight all the time too. Is because it's really easy to fight with other men and it's really easy to befriend other men. So, I mean, anything in the middle is extremely too complex for any normal Homo sapien man who identifies as a heterosexual. Like, I'll just say that much. At least that's my opinion. So, once the animalistic Darwinist sort of thoughts surpass with men, again, it's just so easy for us to make friends with other men. Like, we don't have to have a lot of things in common. I mean, other than just being a dude. And that's interesting because as I get older, I still treat my social experiences as I always have in sort of kind of an open, undiscriminatory way as to the person that I'm meeting. I don't care what color their skin is. I don't care where they're from. I don't care what religion they believe in or if they hate God or I don't care, if that person is a good person, then they're a good person. And just because people have different thoughts, beliefs, and colors of skin doesn't make them any less than anybody else. I mean, it could, some of those things, like ideas and stuff, make people a little bit more silly than others, but never anything that is on the surface, right? It's always really what's inside of a person that counts. And I think that's not a corny thing to say. I really feel like that's what it is about. I mean, I call it a soul. Other people might just call it just intuition, just being good, like and in recognizing that being good is better than being bad. And so, anyways, met Tonka at Whataburger, and then we proceeded to have a very long sleepless morning. And that weekend, I that was a long weekend, man. I mean, we had hosted Dre for a couple nights. I was sleeping on the floor. My roommate was like awake for 3 days straight because we had guests at our apartment. It was like a wild time. This summer was kind of fun. But anyways, I as a friend, right? And I had gone back, and we'll go back to this as like a personal vlog thing or whatever. But Tonka, my guy, like I can't stress to y'all enough. If you know me in person, like and in real life, how kind of interesting I can be. Almost like a nagging preteen adolescent when I don't get my way. And I mean this in that I'm a friend that, like, if I text you, like, I want to text back. I mean, it doesn't have to be same day. I mean, I'm more of like, I'll give it a week kind of a thing because that's how long it would take for me to adequately respond to somebody that I want to get back to, but I haven't had a moment to do that specifically. But I won't let it lapse like a week, you feel me? But, anyways, I was in a situation earlier this summer where I had this really great experience with somebody I just met, so far as like a friend, you know what I mean? And then, like, I tried to stay in contact, and at some point we lost contact. And at some point, I decided to write a message that was like, dude, I don't appreciate you ghosting me. This is not cool. I'm going to block you, or something to this extent, something super infantile, something that like a 4-year old would say to a friend that they haven't heard of, their pen pal. Their pen pal hasn't written them in 2 months, so now they're sending out this letter that's like, dude, where's my letter? I know that I wrote to you already and you haven't responded. The summer's passed by. My friend Maggie down here now owns 2 turtles. Where have you been? That happens, right? And so sorry, dude, and so like last night in the middle of all these things, I start getting some DMs from Tonka. And I'm looking at my phone like, what is going on? Because I'm assuming to myself that, like, Tonka is, just like other people. He's just used my friendship. He doesn't want to be my friend anymore. He's ghosting me. For some reason, I did something. It's my fault. Whatever I did, I don't even want to know because, like, you just not talking to me. Anyways, so he DMs me, right? And I understand from what he tells me that he was just simply unable to get back to me. So my guy, as I told you last night, it's just, yeah, dude. I mean, you did. That's cool. You feel me? I learned the word ghost from one of my only girlfriend experiences in life that I truly like loved or whatever, and so there was a time where we were having an argument and she had said that she was gonna ghost me. And this was like before ghosting was like a part of Urban Dictionary. This was like, I don't know, 2013, 2014, I don't know, somewhere. Anyways, it was odd, but yeah, I thought you ghosted me, dude, but you didn't, so that's cool. And once more, I did send you a friend request on Facebook. I hope that you accept it. Anyways, I don't really know what else to do as it concerns being, a friend. And I wish that I had nothing to do except hang out with friends and, just do nothing with them. I mean, that's an ideal situation. I'm looking forward to that in life. I mean, seriously. But in the meantime, it's nice to reconnect with friends. And Tonka, it's nice to hear from you, my guy, because you had me worried there for a little while. And then now I know you're good. And then now I know you didn't ghost me. So, sorry. I'm sorry that I thought that you did, but don't ever think that I'll forget. And I talk about this a lot on the channel, but that night in the middle of this random summer was one of the better nights that I've had in a long time, just because of how much this guy made me laugh. So, and I've said it before, I could not stop laughing that night. That was like, and trust me, I try not to laugh, because I'm like laughing in my mind at people's jokes, and then when they can get me to just gleefully just make myself look real silly from laughing, there's something really awesome about that. And really just it solidifies and in fact makes the other person feel like you got ghosted when you don't talk to them. So I'm happy to hear from you again, Tonka, and go Niners. Apparently, I don't know, again, it's Thursday, I guess. Football games are played on Thursdays now, and maybe during the day. I don't know what he meant by that. Was there a game last night, or is there one today or tonight? Anyways, go Niners. And this one's for you, Tonka, because usually I'm a Cardinals fan. And, I'm not like a huge football guy or whatever. I'm just a local guy that likes sports. So by contrast, I like the Cardinals because they're really close. I also used to be a Cowboys fan. And what? It was America's team. How could I not be a Cowboys fan in the middle 90s when like Irvin and Sanders and Aikman? I mean, that was a good team. That was a good team. How can we not? I mean, Emmett, like, that was a really good team. Anyways, Jerry Jones was also a good coach. I mean, I the Cowboys were a good team in the 90s. They were America's team. Okay, I'll give that to you, Texas. I will give it to you. The Cowboys tore stuff up. And yeah, I hope that you guys go Niners again today if they're playing. If not, then I misheard Tonka and they're not playing and it's not a thing and you can just forget what I said. All right? And my fan did die. For the record, it's no longer, it's kaput. It does not work. So now I gotta find another fan. All right, bye.